Da, 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 da. Is it a big, where's my big S? Oh, you've got the S. Here, give us the camera for a second, I've got to show. S. Oops, bad.
All right.
Yeah. You can see he's got the right pants on, he's got his boots. Here we go.
Before we get carried away into working and then start a video halfway in, I wanted you to, I don't know, talk nonsense again.
All right. Well, I sort of feel like I've talked about this until I go and blue in the face because I've been talking about it for years. But I can. This is a corner piece. Obviously, that's the wheel curve. There. This is my template, which I made. I think it's the exact template from the original other side, but they both match this side perfectly. And I even made a hard template which I can beat. I will actually plane it one day, and so I can beat the. I will actually plane this one day so I can beat the actual curve in properly. And I thought also it might be handy for other people who are doing utes that if they want to have the original shape, if they've lost that original shape, it can be bloody hard work to get it back or find it. Yep. And so I've got some templates. So if anybody needs a couple of templates for the back. If they've lost the original shape, I've got them and I'll keep them. So I could always redraw them up and post them off to you. Yeah, that's the piece. These two pieces. I'd like to do this today, but I doubt it will make it because I've got a couple of other things to do. Look at that wheel top, man. I feel like it's just so nice.
A lot of glare. Yeah.
Anyway, so we'll get this all done, and I'm looking forward to this. This car, it's getting closer and closer. We're getting close when I'm thinking about all the parts. But I've made a decision. Oh, this is a relevant decision. I've decided we're making it 4-speed and I'm putting a V8 in it. So it's going 4-speed, 3 V8.
But the rest original.
For the purists that wanted to say 6-cylinder, 3 on the tree, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't seem to make any sense to do that. And the other thing I'll do is I'll put modern seat belts in it, and just because it's heaps safer. And
but you want to do the original colour?
No, but I probably will. No, but no. What I'd like to do is do it so that if someone bought it, just say in the future or whatever, and they change their mind and say, "Oh no, I want it to be exactly original," they've got that option without a major reconstruction.
All right, let's cut away. Prep it and weld it?
I think it's time to prep and weld, yeah. So not much time has gone by for you, but we've had a bit of time go by. But it's
there you go, 1 hour.
1 hour, yeah. So it takes about an hour to make that corner piece. I don't know where, I'm not sure if I'm making a mistake or not, whether I should have just done the whole run or just do this piece and leave that, that's original panel. And, but I think at the end of the day, I'd rather just leave as much original car as possible. It's not rusted, so, well that is, but this is not. And, so it's, I love the car being original as much as possible, except for the V8 and the 4-speed. Look at this, sexy, sexy. This gets trimmed off. That line just follows up, round. Bit of trimming here and there, but it's like flush, beautiful. There's a gap there, it's funny you well that it pulls it in, but it's just enough to get away with. I might run the angle grind down there, a lot of that, so it's not. Well, having said that, you probably could do with a, see what happens. Do your well, Josh. I'm going to film it.
Oh?
Yep. Josh, hard at work. Nice. That is just beautiful. Got to nip that bit off there. There's a bit of air where we actually shrunk this. The excess metal went that way, so that gets cut off there. Or probably just ground down. So it'll be this beautiful curve. This beautiful XY Falcon. No rust. Just going to finish off the welding on this panel. And just the top section here. And down there along there. So it's all been welded along here, It's pretty good. It's not 100%, and it's pretty hard to get a panel like to weld a panel in, and it doesn't slightly buckle a big panel like this. But it's pretty good on the grand scheme of things. And that'll be trimmed off there. There. So Josh is about to weld these, and I'll bring you back in a second. Cheerio.
Decided to just change pace a little bit. Go up here for the day or two.
That's good. We have to drill some holes in there. We'll weld down onto that. See that clamps in? That'll be alright. Well into there. This will go in a bit further. So that's the plate I made up, and that's just honky dory. This has been sprayed with a epoxy enamel in there as well. So it's all completely 100% sealed. And I'm not going to put the end cap on here. There's a trick you can do with a tube and a spray nozzle. And you slide it up there and you hit it with some spray. You just force paint in and you pull it out slowly, and it just saturates the inside of the seal with it. And that's what I'm going to do on this side here. Obviously can't access it to treat it, and that'll make it pretty honky dory. So this has all been drilled out, all well through primer put on it, so it's as good as it gets. And I'll show you the piece we're putting in it. Josh has just put Weld 3 primer on this, and I'll just put a bit of epoxy enamel on that too, on the inside in a second. And, no, it's beautiful, beautiful. And, anyway, so I might just put a bit of epoxy enamel on that so it's all good. Anyway, so we're just trying to tack that off a bit before we weld it. And that's the best we can do in that section. With a thick coat of epoxy enamel, same with here. And look at that, we didn't run those bills back. Aren't we bad? But they're strong. That's a bit of Weld 3 primer and all sorts of colours in there. There's more paint in there that you can poke a stick at. Oh, getting so close. So close. Is that right, Josh? So close. Josh is a bit of a grumpy one today. He's pretending he can't hear me. I'm really pretty quite pleased with this. It's pretty good. Found a little tiny bubble of rust just here, and it was in this thing here. Yeah, that's it there. And we thought, oh, we could just weld a patch up. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was contaminated underneath there and stuff, and moisture got in there and just started on this little area. So we thought, hang it, it's out of here. See, it's actually okay on the seat side, reasonably. I mean, it'd be nice to take it off, sandblast it, treat it, put it back on, but then essentially you're rebuilding the whole car. It's solid and good, and if we seal it and no water gets on in the inside again, because that's what was happening, it was water's getting on the inside and causing trouble. So that came out of there, and this one goes in there. Josh is about to weld that. They're good here because it's visible, so extra care in grinding. And I think that's hunky-dory. This is all cleaned up all the way along, and the rust holes welded up there. That's all new. It's all new. We've joined it down there and along there. We'll look underneath there. It's all pretty hunky-dory. This is our completion. Yeah, we've welded a plate in there. It's got a little dent there which we will fix eventually. I'll get a thing and I can slide hammer it out. Very happy to have that in. Brand spanking new, all of it.
Yeah,
so
looks good.
Yeah, it's really good. The seal's in perfectly good condition. The inner sill rails in perfectly good condition. Have a look in here. Didn't put enough undercoat on it. Anyway, primer. It's primer. So it's all welded up in here. It's all perfect, and it's just very nice. Very pleased with it.